What's up guys, it's Maxwell and this is episode 4 of my Townhall 8 trophy push. So today we're gonna switch it up, done with dragons for now, and we are gonna give GoHog a shot. In fact, it's a little bit of a GoHog actually. So we're gonna be using 1 golem, 3 valkyries, 15 hog riders of our own. 16 hog riders actually. I lured out the clan castle already with 1 right here. Some more hog riders in the clan castle. And then we have some wizards to kill the enemy clan castle, some wall breakers, some archers, and that's what we're gonna roll with. So if you haven't attacked with GoHog so far, this is also a pretty good guide to get you into that. It's I would say the most popular war strategy at Townhall 8 along with dragons. If you are interested in clan war, you can definitely learn a little bit from this one. So in the beginning you always want to lure out the clan castle if that's possible. On most Townhall 8 bases that you find, it will be possible to lure out the clan castle, as this is the biggest threat to hog rider attacks. If you attack with dragons, you can just rush right in, obviously, because the dragons are strong and tanky enough to take out any clan castle. With hog riders it's a different strategy. They are defense targeting troops, and if there are wizards or a dragon in the clan castle and you fail to kill those defensive troops before you start your attack, it's pretty much over because your hogs will just get killed. So after you lured out the clan castle, you're gonna have to draw it to a corner. That's the most effective way to kill it most of the time. Isolate it from the defenses and then use poison spells and archers and wizards to kill the clan castle. If you run into a base where you can't lure out the defensive CC, that's no problem either. You just start your attack at at the spot that's close to the clan castle, where your troops will engage the clan castle once they have entered the base, and then you can just take it out sort of on the fly. You may also have noticed that I still don't have my Barbarian King up for these attacks, so that proves that it's also possible to do this without Barbarian King. That's kind of why I chose this attack next. I obviously wanted to switch it up as long as I am still finding Townhall 8s to attack. Once we advance in trophies, we will be finding mostly Townhall 9s, and maybe we will even have to attack Townhall 10s. On this one I actually ran out of time, a little bit unlucky, lots of hogs got killed, so 96% only, but still 18 nice trophies will help me along the way. So as I said, I wanted to switch it up to kind of keep it entertaining, at least in the beginning right here. I guess later in the series the entertainment will be coming from the new trophy highs I'm gonna reach or whatever, but for this beginning where I am still attacking Townhall 8s, we can definitely switch it up a little bit, and I figured that I would just replace the Barbarian King with 3 Valkyries, because Valkyries are pretty good at taking out the enemy Barbarian King also, which I'm actually doing in this case. You will have noticed it just went down the enemy king, so Valkyrie is doing a pretty good job right there. And as everything is still doing pretty well right there from my kill squad, I delayed the hog rider deployment a little bit, but now they're coming in towards the bottom side here. You always want to split them up a little bit, because if there are troll giant bombs, or if your hogs trigger a giant bomb early, maybe even earlier than you expected it, you will still have some hogs left to reinforce along along the perimeter of the base, and that way you can also take out some defenses with your hogs while they aren't under fire, because as the main group of your hogs moves along through the base, if you just sprinkle in a few more hogs on the side and do a sort of a surgical deployment, as we call it, that can often benefit you in taking down the defenses quicker. So you noticed right here all the defenses are down, so the rest is now clean up. It's now a matter of trying to avoid what just occurred to me with running out of time. That's why I always save like 2 wizards and a few archers. Because if you have defense targeting troops like hog riders or balloons, oftentimes or pretty much all of the times, they will end up all in one spot in the base where the last defensive building goes down, and then they'll have to run their way all around the base. So that's why it's definitely necessary to save some cleanup troops if you attack with this sort of attack strategies, so you just don't run out of time. Alright, so taking a look at this next base, it looks like all the defenses are pretty tight together. What I mean by that is there are no 2x2 spaces around the defenses, except if you look at the top here by the elixir storage between cannon, air sweeper and air defense. There could be giant bombs there, the other gaps in the base are just not big enough. So I reckon this would be a pretty easy base to take down also. So I went ahead and went for it. There were no defensive clan castle troops in this case, which is a big bonus because then your kill squad can advance further through the base, and if you don't get really unlucky or screw it up, it's a pretty easy 3-star. You notice all the traps are around the dark elixir storage right here, so he's obviously trying to protect that. All giant bombs are triggered at this point, and most of the hogs haven't even been close to those giant bombs, so at this point it's already obvious that this is going to be another 3-star, because as I said, it's just not that strong of a base defensively, and the last few defenses are just going down right now. This time, due to the lack of defensive clan castle troops, I was even able to save 4 wizards, so absolutely safe on this one also to not run out of time. Yeah, pretty easy 3-star, and once you are still finding Townhall 8s, that's very nice. Also, another thing that is nice about Hawk Riders and switching up your attack strategy is that they are way more expensive, way cheaper than dragons, excuse me, because obviously they don't cost any elixir. The main part of this army costs dark elixir, so it's pretty nice for filling your elixir back up. I am not only going for big elixir rates anymore. Now I can just focus on bases with many trophies, because the league bonus is so good that I am still making elixir gains, and my dark elixir storage was pretty full still, so that's fairly nice. And to cap this episode off, we found a very nice base. I just said that I don't necessarily have to go for much loot, but if you find one like this, you're always obviously gonna attack it, so went ahead and started my assault on this base right here. You may notice that there are no clan castle troops. That's pretty obvious because the collectors are all full. This guy hasn't been online in a while, so nothing for the kill squad to take out in that department, but obviously it would be nice if they could keep the enemy barbarian king a little bit busy, or take him out so he doesn't take too many of my hogs, but doesn't really look like it's working out this time, because the king is already on the hogs and he's gonna take a few, but the upside to that is that my kill squad around the top is still going strong and taking out defenses, so yeah, still looking very good for this one. Not many hogs left, but lots of other troops, wizards, are doing work all around the top side, and the last cannon is going down right now. I'm gonna slow down the barbarian king with a poison spell right here, just to slow his damage down, and the hogs are now gonna kill him, and he's done. So this one is also all but over. Just a little bit of cleanup left, and pretty amazing loot right here. Over 400,000 gold and over 600,000 elixir, also 2,000 dark elixir. So this is one of those rare finds where you find a collector and also storage full base. Okay, that's gonna do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed once again. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share my channel with your friends if you like it. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.